In this video, we're going to talk about what you cannot miss during your visit to Patong in Phuket and what you should avoid doing. But first, grab a cup of coffee and cue me the intro.
I'm Gabe, and this is my wife, Bruna. We're both financial planners turned digital nomads, and we're currently on a 7-month trip around the globe. In this channel, we show you that it's possible to travel the world while working and maintaining a healthy work-life balance.
First things first, if you're visiting Phuket for the first time and you're still considering a place to stay, do not book your stay in the East Coast. You want to stay west of the island where all the action happens. Our place of choice was Patong because it had everything we needed: a beautiful beach, great restaurants, and amazing nightlife. However, Patong does get very crowded. If you don't like interacting with many people, you want a quieter trip, I would recommend staying in Karon Beach or Kata Beach, which are just south of Patong. The place we stayed in Patong is called The Deck. This place is well known by visitors, and it feels like the majority of people that live there are from outside of Thailand and are also spending weeks and weeks there at a time. The Deck Patong is located on the north end of the beach, and it's only a 5-minute walk to the sand. It has 2 pools, one on the bottom and one on the top, that gave us an amazing view of the sunset every single day. The convenience of having a gym in the building also helped us out a lot, as we enjoyed getting our morning workouts before we started our day. We also love the convenience of having a 7-Eleven next to the building and a fruit market on the other side where we bought mangoes and watermelon almost every day. During your stay in Patong, I also recommend renting a motorbike, especially if you want to get around easily and visit other beaches during your stay. The cost of renting a motorbike in Patong was 250 baht a day. Unlike many other cities in Thailand, Phuket has a lot of police checkpoints, so if you intend on renting a bike, considering carrying it with you an international driving permit. If they catch you with no permit, they can issue a 500 baht ticket. Now, before we jump into what you should do in Patong, we want to tell you what you should definitely avoid, and that is shopping. If you're looking to do some shopping, do not buy anything in Patong, because where there's higher demand, prices are higher as well. We're going to recommend a shopping strip that you can visit on Sundays that is a 30-minute drive from Patong, and it's going to save you loads of money. Also, if you really need to buy something in Patong, you want to see if the prices you're being offered are fair. Look into prices at a local 7-Eleven or a Big C supermarket. Now, what you should do in your visit to Patong is visit Bangla Road. Bangla Road is hands down one of the craziest and busiest streets in all of Thailand. It's home to the famous ping pong shows and has many bars that you can visit. People will try to sell you something every 2.5 seconds, and it will be kind of annoying. But if you want to have fun with friends, go out to dance, or meet new people, this is your place. One thing that I would like to add about Bangla Road is that it's home to one of the best clubs in the world, and this club is called Illuzion. If you're anything like me and you love house music, this is the place to be. They have free entry and also all you can drink packages that you can buy for 1,000 baht. Now, this offer, in my opinion, is not worth it, as the drinks have less alcohol and you have to wait in line to get your drinks. I'd rather pay 200 baht per drink and not miss the event while waiting in line for the whole time. Now, on to the ping pong show.
All right, guys, we just left here, the ping pong show on Bangla Road. What were your impressions?
Well, it was impressive.
It's not just ping pong. It's a lot of other things. It's an experience that you're probably only going to find here. Just whenever you go there and you see a price, it's not that price. You can talk them down to pretty much half of what they charge. That's for everything in Thailand, pretty much. So we went there, they were charging 1,800 baht per person to get in there, and we talked them down to 2,200 baht for both of us. I mean, it is a show. It's like an hour-long show. It's definitely different, something you're never gonna see anywhere else in the world. So if you're here in Phuket, it's worth coming just to see it. I don't want to spoil it for you guys, but you guys should check it out.
Another amazing thing to do in your visit to Phuket is going to a legitimate Muay Thai fight. And for this, I recommend you booking the fight through Patong Boxing Stadium. They have fights going on 3 or 4 times a week, and guys, what an experience this was. If you book straight through them, they'll offer you transfer to and from the stadium, and they'll also include a free shirt. The cost of ringside seats is 1,800 baht and regular seats are 1,500 baht. We chose the latter because Bruna wasn't digging the idea of sitting down beneath the action, as she's not really into fighting. Luckily, a guy from Brazil was going to fight that night, and we were able to cheer for someone from our country, and it was awesome because he won the fight. All in all, if you're like me and you enjoy contemplating martial arts, this is a 10 out of 10 experience. As we've mentioned before, we stayed minutes away from the beach, so our go-to spot was Patong. This place is incredible and has everything you need. If you want to stay somewhere more quiet with not a lot of action, we recommend you going to the north or the south of the beach. The center area can get a bit crowded. But other than Patong, there's Karon and Kata Beach, like I mentioned before, which are 15 minutes away from each other. These beaches are also beautiful and are worth a visit. Speaking of beaches, I want to talk to you about a tour we booked in Phi Phi Island. During our final weekend in Phuket, we hesitated to go on this tour due to the cloudy weather and the predicated rain. Despite initial doubts, we took the chances and we were rewarded with a bumpy but worthwhile ride to stunning Phi Phi Island. Highlights included Maya Bay, Monkey Beach, Phi Phi Lake, and Bamboo Island. One of the stops was Maya Beach. This place is famous because of the movie The Beach with Leo DiCaprio, and it really lives up to its reputation. The landscape is incredibly beautiful with rocks closing the beach and crystal clear waters. We had 50 minutes to enjoy the beach, but unfortunately, tourists are no longer allowed to swim in the bay's beautiful waters to protect the coral and the shark population. The tour cost us $50 per person via Get Your Guide, with a group of 20 departing at 8 a.m. and returning 5 p.m. And in retrospect, we regret not staying longer in Koh Phi Phi, but we look forward to returning. Still on the topic of activities in Patong, let's talk about Bruna's favorite, shopping. If you're looking to shop for items like souvenirs, clothes, and accessories, do not do so in Patong. In Patong, people charge double the price compared to the place that I'm going to talk about right now. But before we talk about this place, please drop your like and subscribe to our channel. Okay, so the Sunday night market by the Old Town in Phuket offers a wide array of options and charges fair prices. Bruna fell absolutely in love with the place and had everything she needed. This night market also offers many street food options. This will be a 30-minute drive from your place in Patong, so please plan your day accordingly. Before we close up here, I want to suggest some places you should definitely check out for food. If you're looking for Thai food, one of the most convenient places we found in Patong was the Orange Restaurant. It's a little hidden from the chaos and it had one of the best pad thais we had on the island. Recommendation number 2 is Cappadocia. Now this place is hidden, and if I didn't use Google Maps, I would likely miss it. Cappadocia is a Turkish restaurant and their food was delicious. It's a little bit more on the higher end, so expect to pay around $30 to $40 for a meal for 2. Last but not least, we have Marush. Guys, this is hands down the best place we've been to in Patong in terms of food. Marush specializes in Arabic cuisine and it got better every time we went back there. We tried different dishes and it surprised us how they were consistent, delivering great meals and providing us with great service. If you're in Patong and you enjoy food from the Middle East, this place is definitely for you. All right, so there you have it. Thank you so much for staying until the end, and it's been a big pleasure having you here in the Ultimate Patong Guide. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel and join us in our next adventure as we roam the world in the Scarabelli way. I'll see you guys later.